Momentum. I think that's what we're mainly looking for. I mean, I thought it was important for us to be home for a little bit and to get rested and sleep in your bed for a little bit and just get, some momentum moving into conference and feeling good about ourselves and feeling good about what we're doing here.
Coach, you talked about inconsistencies last time and wanting to work with those in Tulsa. Did you figure that out, and was it hard with kind of what you guys faced weather-wise?
No, we didn't figure it out. I mean, clearly, if you look at our win-losses, we still have big innings, or our box scores, we still have big innings where we're giving up extra runs, and it's not just pitching, it's defense, it's like it snowballs. So we just have to continue to talk to our kids. We spent a lot of time this week just really working on fundamentals, and hopefully that reminds them it's mental, right? What's happening is just mental, and it's just making sure that we have a mindset of the next play and what is our plan as we go into that next play.
Have you told them that it's really crucial this weekend to use it as your last opportunity to fix those little things you want to fix before heading into Big 12 play?
Yeah, I think they've already felt the pressure. They've felt it for a while, and that's kind of the problem a little bit with having a high mentality, right? We have ambitious kids, we have intelligent kids, and I think kind of right now we're kind of maybe using our cranium too much as opposed to just using your skill set and building a ground ball. You don't think a whole lot to do that. And I think we're just kind of overly analyzing a lot of things. So they definitely know there's pressure. They definitely know what the schedule entails. And every set of games is an opportunity to get on a roll. And this is another opportunity to get on a roll and feel really great about what we're doing going into conference.
And the competition you'll face in St. Francis and East Carolina, is that something that, good competition in this weekend? Like, what are you going to expect from them?
Yeah, I think that everyone's going to come into a Power 5 conference, a Big 12 conference trying to beat us, right? It's going to come in guns a-blazing, and we have a target on our back, and we know that as we host. And so I think that they'll come out throwing their best, swinging their best, and it's always been about us and how we're going to pitch the ball and how we're going to swing at the plate and what is our mentality. It doesn't really matter to me who's in this dugout, whether it's a conference opponent or a non-conference opponent. It's really what are we doing, and are we doing it consistently with momentum.
So I guess on that note, what do you feel you'll have to do, to be in a good position to win? Is it a matter of kind of making those defensive plays, kind of keeping the runs off, or is it seeing that first hit and kind of getting things rolling that way?
I think that it's a combination, right? Like, I think it starts in the mound, and our pitchers have to work ahead of hitters. And then if we do get behind, then somebody makes a play, And I think at times we've done that, and at times we haven't. So I think that it's a combination, right? It's not just pitching or it's just hitting. It's just being able to feel that momentum and being able to make a play, whether you're a pitcher, whether you're a left fielder, whether you're a first baseman, whatever it is, knowing what your role is and really expecting the ball to come to you and making the play.
Just really want to get on a roll and just get the momentum going into Big 12 so we can just set the standard for us.
Coach talked a little bit about you guys being inconsistent and wanting to work on that. Was that hard to do in Tulsa with the weather and how everything kind of played out?
I think the weather had some part in it, but I just feel like we're just kind of on a roller coaster that we just need to get under control.
How do you do that? That seems like the toughest question to ask, but from somebody who's had so much experience like you have, what is something that you do to sort of start to cultivate that?
I think we did a good job this week, just simplifying everything, but a lot of it just comes down to mental and making the choice every day to just slow things down.
What are you expecting from the competition this weekend with St. Francis and East Carolina?
I feel like every team comes out to compete, and I feel like we're just going to have to compete harder and just play our game.
Again, just finding that consistency, kind of, making sure we simplify the game, we slow it down, and kind of that'll just bring us a lot more consistency and make us a lot more comfortable on the field.
Is there something that you've seen that you guys kind of have been consistent with throughout so far?
Yeah, for sure. I think we're very consistent with our effort and our hard work. So I think, once we trust in that, once we learn to be more confident in that, things will just fall together.
How important is a weekend like this to kind of fix all the little things before heading into Iowa State to face them?
Oh, it's so important. And we've been working so hard this week too, just to kind of, get back in it. And it's so awesome that we're home. We get to, be here with our own, home atmosphere. And it's so important. It can kind of just set the tone for going into conference.